Everyone in the Browns organization needs to be investigated. This is heartbreaking. Shedeur Sanders balled out. 4 total touchdowns for the kid. Number 12 showed you he's the guy. And yet, the worst 2-point conversion attempt I've ever seen in my entire life. You took him off the field. He's the reason you're in the damn game. He's the reason you had a chance. I'm not kidding. He was the best player for the Cleveland Browns today. I'm not kidding. Maybe the only bright spot for the Cleveland Browns today, him and Fannin. Obviously, Miles does his thing, but the defense even gave up a couple big plays. Big touchdown runs to Tony effing Pollard. This is the state of things, folks. If anyone dares to comment that Shedeur Sanders is the reason we lost, you're just a hater. You just hate the guy and need to get over yourself. Look at the numbers. This is the best stat line any Browns quarterback has had on the season. I'm serious. If you've watched every snap of every Cleveland Browns game like me, we have not seen anything like this. The man had 4 effing touchdowns. He put the team on his back. 23 of 42, 364 yards. You can get those back up there, Jack, because it's honestly, we haven't seen anything like this year. The one pick was the one mistake. One bad throw all game. The quarterback rating, 97.7. And 29 rushing yards. Do you want to know something? He was our leading rusher today. He did everything. And everybody else screwed it up. Judkins averaged 1.9 yards per carry. Where were you, Quinshon? Kevin Stefanski is still an issue. I know Tommy Rees calls the plays. It's Stefanski's system and it's Stefanski's playbook. And Stefanski, the first thing he said after the game was, it was my responsibility, the 2-point play. Nobody's on the same damn page. Do you not practice that play from the 2-yard line in practice all week? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, should be the answer. And yet Judkins doesn't know if he's throwing it backwards to Gage Larvidan. That's your play? Wildcat to Judkins and pray? Shedeur with the game of his life in the fourth quarter. After the adversity he had overcome. Dylan Sampson fumbles the ball, sets up the Titans, and the game looks like it's over. And then Shedeur, Superman cape on, runs it in, clutch touchdown. We're right back in this. By the way, down 8. You go for 2 at that point. I don't hate it, but if you kicked the PAT there, you wouldn't have needed another 2-point conversion to tie the game at the next touchdown. Maybe it's just showing again that Stefanski has no faith in the quarterback, that he never wanted to be the guy, that he never wanted to start, that a 3rd-round pick was used on Dylan Gabriel, who sucks, and I hated the pick when it happened. And now we're stuck watching this BS. And you never gave Shedeur the reps until now. What if you just developed him from day one? Because now we're losing to the 1-win Tennessee Titans. A team that has no business winning a football game against a defense that should be a Super Bowl defense. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm watching. One of the top defenses in the league, right? That gives up 31 now to Tennessee. Everyone in the organization should be investigated. Jimmy Haslam should be forced to sell the football team. Because how, when you go back and watch some of the highlights and watch some of the plays, is our offensive line diving at nobody? I mean, it's honestly suspicious how bad the supporting cast is sometimes on this offense. And the calls from Kevin Stefanski make no sense. You don't want to win. You're either an idiot or you don't want to win. Like at some point, there is literally not a single way you can justify some of the plays that they make. Shedeur has the hot hand, and you pull him off the field to go for 2. When, by the way, the Judkins Wildcat did not work in this game the last time you did it. When, like I showed you, Quinshon Judkins is getting met in the backfield immediately. Shedeur put the team on his back. No help from the run game today, unfortunately. No help. And yet, the guy throws a 60-yard touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy. The first half was a perfect first half, too. One blemish on the day for Shedeur. He outplayed Cam Ward, doubled his stats and everything. The first overall pick in the NFL draft. But what's the difference? Cam Ward got help today from his run game. 160 yards on the ground for Tony Pollard and 2 touchdowns. The defense has never had a game where I've seen them get gashed like this. Seriously. 25 carries. Shedeur did his thing. And so I think you realize. Do you now realize what I've been saying since April? Give the man 12 a chance and build around him. Draft offensive linemen. Draft wide receivers. I want multiple targets. I understand, he's still a rookie. There are still rookie mistakes that he has made. Like he's still feeling things out, right? You know, he wants to make some big plays, and sometimes he'll make the wrong decision. But overall, he's got the raw talent, folks. It's the best quarterback on the roster. That's not even a debate anymore. That's not the question. We're looking ahead to that now. Is he the quarterback of the future? Is he the quarterback next year? He better be. 364 yards and 4 total touchdowns for a Cleveland Browns quarterback. We've lacked that all season long, and you couldn't get it done for him. You took him off the field in the most important moment of the game, the best play, that 2-point conversion in that moment. Guys, teams practice every week. They practice 2-point attempts. They practice those plays from the 2-yard line. And they know you should have your best possible play ready for that moment. And what did we see? Not an exaggeration, the worst possible play at that moment. The one before it, the snap got fumbled, and the Titans almost ran it back and ended the game at that point. Embarrassment of a coaching staff, of an organization. By the way, the special teams didn't help you out again today. And finally, neither did the defense. So let's talk about Shedeur's performance. What do you think? Give him a grade for what he did today against the Titans. An A, a B, a C, a D, or an F. If I see any damn Fs, I'm blocking you. No, I'm not. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. But seriously, give me a grade in the comment section. I seriously think he was our bright spot today, our best player on the field. Can you believe that? A rookie 5th-round pick quarterback is the best player on the field? Welcome to the Cleveland Browns organization. If you're new, this happens every week. So hit that sub button so you can join and feel these emotions with me. I make daily videos. I've been a supporter of Shedeur since day one. Hit that sub button for what you need to hear. The real reasons behind the Cleveland Browns decision. Join the party. Watch party every week, too. We can live in this together. And that's where we're at, Browns fans. Dominated. Wow. Okay, I didn't even see this yet. 412 total yards to their 292. Shedeur lit him up. The rushing yards gap, though, embarrassing. The passing yards gap, 12. He's the guy. Help him out, please. I'm disappointed, Judkins, too. Listen, this is not a knock on Judkins. His future in the NFL is bright. He's a young rookie. He's a stud running back. It didn't work today. And once again, not only is it the offensive line, it's the play calls. When the first down runs generate negative yards and do nothing for you, why do you keep calling it? Had the big play, though, from Shedeur. That was great. But this is where we are, Browns fans. What a game from Fannin, too, man. It's going to be a fantasy football stud for me going forward. I do love to hear that. Big day from the rookie. He'll be a good target for Shedeur to have for years to come. Hopefully, this is the direction Cleveland starts to go in. And Miles is inching closer to that record. 3 tackles for loss, a sack. I mean, 95 is always going to have a good day. But the defense as a whole, folks, giving up multiple big touchdowns. No one did their part. Special teams is always giving Titans good field position. They cash in with the touchdowns early in the game. That was a blow. Shedeur had to take the field with a deficit to start the game. And this is where we're at. It's honestly inexcusable, inexplicable how Bubba in that special teams unit have played all year long. Geez Larvadan, he's still out there returning punts. He muffed one, by the way, and dove on it. So, are we out on Kevin Stefanski officially now? Can we just say it? Can we just say it? Because the Cleveland Browns are, knowing them, probably going to stick with him, right? Haslam loves him. But how can you excuse 2 back-to-back losing seasons? Here's the deal with Kevin Stefanski. If Shedeur is the guy, Stefanski's not your coach because he did not pick Shedeur. And by the way, the video surfacing last week of Stefanski just not even, he doesn't talk to Shedeur, doesn't acknowledge him during the game. And all he does is take him off the field when he's carried you. I can't believe what we're watching. To me, it's pick one. It's pick one for next year. Stefanski or Shedeur. You get one. The two don't work together. And I'd pick Shedeur in a heartbeat over Kevin Stefanski. Today showed, amongst all the adversity, amongst guys fumbling, amongst holding penalties on the offensive line, amongst not having 2 starters on the right side of the offensive line, and then you lose your starting center, Ethan Posick, with an injury. Denzel Ward left the game. Defense giving up big touchdowns, and yet still, in clutch time, the fourth quarter, that's just where Shedeur thrives. He loves those moments. He loves the spotlight, the pressure. And he delivered, ladies and gentlemen, with those touchdowns late in the fourth quarter to give us a chance. And then Stefanski, after watching him throw a potential game-tying touchdown to Harold Fannin Jr., it's, all right, great job, Shedeur. Come on, come to the sideline. And screw the game up. Kevin took responsibility for it. I know Tommy Reese is calling the plays. Kevin Stefanski says, I get the final decision, and I'm responsible for it. Verbatim, that's what he said. Those are both quotes from him in the press conferences. And this is what he wanted. Fire his ass, yes or no. Type in the comment section what you would do. Yes or no to fire Stefanski. I don't even know that they will because they're the Cleveland Browns. But let me know what you would do right now. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Daily videos about what's going on with the Browns, what's going on with Shedeur. And we can feel these emotions together because it is hard to watch the decisions of this football team week in and week out. I also do live watch parties every single Sunday, so do not miss it. Thank you to the person who just subscribed. We want Shedeur to succeed and to change this franchise, change this culture, man. So I'll keep you updated on what's going on who's in, who's out, who's fired, who still has a job. Hit the sub button to stay in the know. Appreciate you guys bearing with me here today. That'll do it for us on the Browns Report. We'll see you later tonight.